This video here we're going to demonstrate on a 100mm gal pipe or 114 OD pipe. So we've got our Ezy pano system here, which is 90 to 115 millimeters. So this is the correct pano system for this pipe. We need to make a couple of measurements before we start anything else on this. One of them is our linear gap. So on this one, it's 15 millimeters and 10 millimeters. So it's offset, but that's okay. We're allowed to have an offset in our linear gap. We also need to measure from the face of the wall up to the front of the collar, which is 160 millimeters. So we do need to cut our pano wrap to suit, and that's when we'll cut at 160 millimeters. So for now, we'll just, as per usual, we'll just do our linear gap, and we'll fill that with silicone all the way to the edge. So we fill that all the way in, and we use our Ezy Seal red for this, so it's easily identified. And we go at the thickness of the materials, which is double A gyprock we're using here, which is 30 millimeters, 36 millimeters. And excuse me. Then and that's our linear gap, just about done. Now then we can take our applicator and push that into the linear gap and just push that out a little bit as well. We like to here push this in with the applicator and then go around the pipe, and that creates a circle for the next step. So we've got a nice finish at the end. You don't have to do this step, but you do have to push the sealant around the linear gap. So that's looking pretty neat there now. So we've already got our Ezy pano cut. So obviously we've got 160 millimeters. So as per the normal ones, we just take off the tape, wall that way, and then we just wrap that against the wall. So that's one piece, and then it's obviously pre-taped as you just saw, and that will hold until we can get some cable ties on there. For the 100mm, I suggest using 750 millimeter cable ties, and we'll just get one on there just to hold it. And then cut that off. Now while we've got the silicone out and we're doing silicone things, we'll just prepare this gap. Now, this is the same on all our systems, vertically and horizontally. It needs this gap on all systems. This is going to make it so much easier for installers out there. They don't need to continually look at different applications and instructions and everything else. It's the same. You know, so we've used on 4-inch here less than a tube of sealant. At the end of the day, that's not bad. So now here's where our applicator comes back into its own, and then we just simply push that in and wrap it around a couple of times. Now you can see why we use that external sealer at the start when we push it around and get that circle going. apart, so we've gone around once and we need a couple of little bits to touch up, which is fine. With this applicator, it's the right angle, the right amount of sealant. Right, that's done. Easy clean up with water. And then for the remainder of the collar, we just have to simply have the rest of the wrap here ready to go. So we've got our cable tie directions, we've got our easy tape, you just need to pull that off, put that at the end of where we were, and then that's the collar ready to go. Put a cable tie on there just to hold it, and once again 750mm seems to be the right size for 100mm gal pipe. Now our Ezy Pano system with our Ezy collar. So these come pre-cut, ready to go. So there is no cutting. The only cutting that we have to do is obviously if there's a collar in the road. So these are all pre-made with the tape as well. So that's simply just bring the tape off, come around and lap that. That holds itself till we can get some cable ties on there. And once again, two 750mm cable ties works perfectly with that. One on one side, one on the other to hold it. And then against the wall. Now with this system it's already got where to locate your cable ties. So it's just a matter of just locating your cable ties on the lines where it says. One more. And we just simply cut the excess off. And then just for aesthetics, cut the take the seat. Number two. have it. Nice, clean, tidy, perfect. And that's it.